Alright, we're in round 2, and I won the die roll again, so I'll play first. Yes, keep this. Still gonna go for the nullify plan early on, but actually this hand looks eerily similar to the round 1 game 2 hand. Okay, go ahead and play an island and F6. Or black. Alright, so we'll play our second island and we'll pass. This time not F6ing. I'd nullify a lot of 2-drops probably. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. That thing's got, not only is it a good blocker trader for Agent of Horizons, but just, I like the idea of getting nullify out of the way now, and then I've got just a good solid turn progression going on, so let's just go ahead and play him and pass. Spear Point Oriad. Yep, alright. It's going to stave off my agent attack, but not the end of the world. So we'll play the Trumper and we'll pass. If I miss my land drop, I can start agenting in. If I don't miss my land drop, I can... Oh, got the asphyxiate off. Alright. You got it. Alright. Ooh. Well, we could do Xenagos. And then next turn, then all of our creatures for the rest of the game are insane. Let's do that. And by all of our creatures for the rest of the game, I mean starting right now. Nyx Infusion. Yeah, that does work. Is he going to attack? Yeah, I guess he sort of has to. So we get to do Battle Master and swing again. Power and toughness equal to the number of swamps you control. 4/4. Alright. It's a big dude. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Neither of them are active yet. Might as well play them. Well, let's just move to combat, I guess, and swing. And we'll do our other stuff. I hope that means front. I mean, it's a trade either way. Oh, coordinated assault. Not so much a trade anymore. Post-combat. So I guess we'll drop this guy and this thing. So looking for creatures. Alright. Whoops. That doesn't do that much. Hmm. Alright. Guess we'll tap out. Maybe we want to... No, we actually don't want to deck then. I kind of feel like the devotion's necessary, but... Oh. I guess we lose. Okay, so game 2, the same colors we just lost against. Guess we could do a Sedge Scorpion. I think he's probably got a lot of early game. Alright, let's bring in a Scorpion. Let's take out... What do we take out? Maybe Oracle's Insight. A little bit too much of a slow liability in this match. I'd rather have a little more early stuff to do. Get a little more green devotion. Yeah, let's try this out. Alright, we'll play first again. And yeah, gonna keep that. Probably gonna have to search up our island, but that's okay. Sent me a message. I do not see a message. I believe MTGO client is lying to me. Let's get our font out there. And we'll pass. Probably just going to have to get an island, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Is there really no way to make the board? There's no way to make the cards bigger? There's no way, huh? Very interesting. Alright. Guess we're playing a forest and passing here. No 2-drop. I guess that's a good sign. Alright, searching up an island here. Yeah-oh. Looks like we can't do anything. Wish I had Nullify up. Alright, guess we're playing a Tromper. Kinda got a feeling this is gonna get asphyxiated, but that's alright. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's draw here. Hey, I remember you. Let's see what we got here. Ember Swallower. That guy seems like he's going to be a big deal. Let's see here. Alright. Well, we have Cockatrice online. Think we just pass. I might just trade the Cockatrice for the Ember Swallower. I mean, I'm not going to want to sack lands later. He does have Coordinated Assault. Guess that's a bit of an issue. Let's just make the trade. Guess he can play Coordinated Assault. Alright. Yeah, it's a pretty even trade. Blade Tusk Boar. Alright. Could make this trade as well. Hopefully get a land here. Oh. Now I can't trade. That's good. So go ahead and get in for 4. And I didn't leave up my Retraction Helix, but I guess it doesn't matter because I wouldn't have been able to do it with the Dryad anyway. But yes, I need to keep my island open. If I get a land, I can bust out a Ferris Band Raiders, which seems pretty good. If I play Eternity Snare, I get to trigger Constellation, which also seems kind of good. And if I get a second blue source, I'm going to be able to Helix and nullify a creature that would maybe otherwise give me a hard time. No plays, 4 cards in hand. Very fascinating. Font. Well, it's going to be useful eventually. I guess we get in for 6. Opponent just doesn't F6s, I guess, so... Oh, why didn't I? That's funny. That is funny. Forgot my own constellation. I think we are going to still pop the font for a mountain, because we have a better chance of finding a second island just via draws. Yes, we are taking our Blade Tusk Boar punishment. Always a very stellar card. Every format it pops up. Master of the Feast. All right. Let's see here. In step. Let's go ahead and do the crackage. Find our... Guess we could technically get the island. Bounces master, but then we couldn't do it until his turn. Nah, we're just going to do mountain. Alright. So let's go ahead and untap. Draw. Got the second island. We've got actually a couple options. I think we want to Eternity Snare the boar and then pump the Tromper and make it so he can't trade. I think that's the best. I mean, alternatively, I can swing. I guess Coordinated Assault is going to get us. Well, he would have played it earlier. Alright, I think we just Eternity Snare Boar, pump our guy, get in for 6. Wait, I had more mana. These small cards, I can't even... Ugh. So bad. So now the play should have been different. I'm having a hard time with this. I'm having a real hard time with this client, unfortunately. There's really nothing wrong with the client. It's just if you're not used to playing on it, you're going to have a lot of issues. Or if you're me, you're going to have a lot of issues. So what I should have done is left the island untapped clearly so I could have Retraction Helix, especially since I'm not attacking with the O-Card Dryad. That way I would have been able to bounce the Master if he does have the Coordinated Assault. Now I can't. Alright. Still sucks, but could be worse. Yeah, so I could have bounced it. Definite mistake. But that's okay. I don't know. I have no excuses. All I can say is I'm just really botching this up. I wish I could play better on this client. I'm having a hard time seeing stuff. I still don't know how to look at the graveyard. These cards are so small, and I don't know how to make it bigger. So, I mean, they're so small, I don't even know how many lands I have at a given time. Ugh, embarrassing. I should still have a huge dude out there. 2 cards in our opponent's hand, thankfully. Alright, this time we're leaving the retraction helix open. So, slam the fatty. Oh yeah, leave nullify open too, it's good. Get in with this dude. Now we're just gonna... Actually, I guess... Alright, I should have actually left this guy back. I screwed up again. Because now I can't helix. Alright, we'll take that. Counter any creature. Alright, he just concedes. That's fine. Thank God, because I screwed up real bad that game. Alright, so yeah, I still don't think we really have a sideboard against this deck so much. Eternity Snare actually played surprisingly well there. His early concession makes me feel kind of good too. I think we're about as geared about as good as we can be against this guy. I mean, Desecration Plague. He's got to have some enchantments in there, right? Does this screen... Do you have like a screen where I can see what happened in the last thingers? It's not even bringing a screen up. Okay. Well, let's go to game 3 here. Oh. So this is how the record of everything that's happening. I feel like everything's so small. I miss my old client. Yeah, we gotta keep this. This is probably the best hand we've seen. Blue source, just in case. Get a nullify, although we're gonna play Starfish regardless, so I guess it doesn't matter. Keep in mind, Starfish, not a defender, though it does not have any power. No 2-drop, always good. We got a great turn progression. So go ahead and drop that dude. And if anybody wants to give me pointers on how to operate the beta client better, I would be happy to hear about it. Alright, so we're going to upkeep Scry. Leaf Crown, we can leave that, definitely leave that up there. So, draw it, and I think we just drop the agent this turn. Guess we could do the O-Cart. Maybe the O-Cart Dryads actually make more sense, because then we can time to feed the Blood Toll Harpy, or bestow that next turn for some fat damage. That's not bad. Kind of more on that plan. Problem with playing the Dryads here, it's we don't get that initial constellation value. Let's just do the agent, Because then next turn I can do Dryads and pump it, so I can even swing in pretty safely. Or I can play Ferris Band Tromper, or I can Bestow if I have to. So I've got a lot of versatile options for next turn. Blade Tusk Boar. Alright, he's just going to race. So we'll go ahead and upkeep Scry. Forest. Do we need a 5th land? No, I guess currently we can play everything, so we could bottom that. Island. Alright. Let's go ahead and I mean, I guess we could Bestow here, swing for 5, and then next turn we can time to feed. Or we could do Tromper now. Tromper's not bad either. They're all pretty good. The problem with Tromper is it doesn't kill with time to feed without trading. So I think the best option is actually to Bestow here. So we're going to Bestow our agent, get in for 5, which helps the race a little bit as well. This does set us up for that 2-drop Feast of Dreams or whatever, but I'm not going to play around it. I think I just want to set up for a nice time to feed here. See how that works out. Alright, Pensive Minotaur, definitely not a big deal. Don't want to use the Starfish now, just in case stuff goes to hell. So, I think that we swing for 5. If he has Titan Strength, he kills our guy, but I'll still trade a Leaf Ground for a Blade Tusk with the time to feed either way. So I think we just swing 5. Alright, he took it. So this seems like a good time to feed his dude. Gain some life, kill his guy. I tap too much? I missed that. Okay. I don't remember tapping too much. So I've got him on a 2-turn clock. And we can block his Pensive Minotaur, which is nice. Coordinated Assault. Alright. That's okay. So we're going to scry. Xenagos. Don't have our red source currently, so let's get rid of that. And no follow-up plays. So what do we got? 6 lands. Could do the Dryads, but I think we actually want the Trompers. Don't have lethal either way. Alright, let's just get in for 6. And follow up with a Tromper. Next turn we can, even if he answers the agent, we can bestow the Flitter Step on our Tromper. Alright, well, we won round 2. That's cool. Alright, I'll see you in the last round.